See, one of the most horrifying things that can happen to an anime is for it to become popular. Not because I want to gatekeep it and be like, oh, you know, I liked this before it was popular. I'm so way cooler than you. No, it's because there is a slight chance that the show's community slash fan base is going to make me want to kill myself. The more anime I watched, the more I began to notice something. No matter how good a show is, how well written it is, or how god tier the animation is, if the show's community slash fan base is ass, then I am not going to watch the show or probably start hating on it just solely because of its community. For example, I thought Haikyuu was the next Yuri on Ice, considering how much I see people shipping Hinata and Kageyama together. So when I tried reading it, I was expecting it like to be reading a BL or something, but it turns out it's just a really good sports manga, but I was gaslit into thinking it was gay as fuck. So this made me think, what other anime have terrible communities I could talk about for a video? Because some of these fan bases actually made me lose faith in humanity as a whole. So maybe they will make you do that too? Or maybe you've already lost faith in humanity even before watching this. I don't know, man. Also, disclaimer. I feel like I might piss some people off with this video. So if I do, I'm sorry in advance, I guess. I'm just a random weeb on YouTube. I mean no harm to anyone. Dandadan was probably the anime I was most hyped about when it was first announced, since it's one of my favorite manga, and I was really looking forward to people getting to experience the pure brain rot that it is. So can someone explain to me what happened to the show's fan base? Like, listen, I know Dandadan is a weird ass show. We go from aliens with tentacle dicks, grandmas who want to gobble your meat, the Loch Ness monster, a depressed mother, and mecha versus kaiju. So can someone explain to me how the natural progression of all that is racism? I just want to know how we got here. I want to see the actual timeline of what led us to this. Why is my goofy brain rot show being associated with the group with the 3-letter abbreviation? The Cool Kids Club, the Kingdom of Koopa Keep. Also, why is Okarun's ENVA being sent death threats? What did he do? Did he run over a family of family of floor? Jesus Christ, I can't spit. Was he the one who snitched on Luigi? I just want to know why. I just want to know the lore. Actually, no, never mind. I changed my mind. Leave me out of the loop. I do not want to know at all. Like, I do not want to be associated with people who call this show whatever the fuck they're calling it right now. Why couldn't we have gotten a better fan base? Why did this happen? Now people are gonna think Dandadan is just a racist show and makes people horrible people. I'm just going to continue enjoying my silly, chaotic shonen anime that's secretly a romance anime in disguise. Okay, this one is just a given. I think it's impossible to not talk about My Hero Academia when it comes to shitty fan bases. But don't worry though, I won't be talking about it for long because I don't think I can say anything that hasn't been said before when it comes to My Hero Academia. You know what sucks? I actually enjoyed My Hero Academia when it first came out back when I was in high school. I even liked the General Criminal arc, which no one liked except for me for some reason. And then the fandom did whatever the fuck any of this is. It is actually insane to me how a show's fandom can make me actively not want to watch it. And when I thought everything was said and done when the manga ended, Horikoshi made an epilogue chapter to clear up the misconceptions of like the final chapter by showing Deku isn't cucked and is dating Ochako, and his friends actually remember who he is, which resulted in people mass blocking Horikoshi on Twitter and sending death threats. Why the fuck do people resort to death threats? Like, what is wrong with Twitter users? It was pretty, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was pretty obvious who was gonna like end up with from the start. He wasn't going to end up with Bakugo, All Might, or Aizawa, Todoroki, or anyone else. If you want to see men kissing, go read a BL. Then again, I'm expecting the My Hero fans to have literary comprehension. I feel like that's expecting too much of them. Also, nothing against shipping. I love shipping, but dear God, some of you need to chill the fuck out. I just noticed that 3 out of the 4 of these fandoms I'm talking about are modern shonen series. I think I'm noticing a pattern here. Jujutsu Kaisen fans are either the cringy power scaling people, fans who hate Gege Akutami and sending death threats to them. Once again, why with the death threats? Or the people that like Gojo. You guys can guess where I'm going with this. See, people like to say that guy anime fans are the most horny people in the community, but these people have clearly never seen the average like girl anime fan. The Gojo figure incident is the main reason why I'm scared of female or like girl Girl, women. Women. I'm scared of women. I am just scared of girl anime fans because Jesus Christ, the down bad girl anime fans make the most degenerate guy fans look tame in comparison. Because, can I just ask, why did you put your blood on the Gojo figure? What is wrong with you? The jar incident feels like is only slightly worse than this. Wait, actually, no. The more I think about it, that was a lot of comment that jar. And the fact that he kept it, you know, actually, never mind. I changed my mind. The jar incident's still worse. But in all seriousness, the JJK fandom is probably the most brain-rotted and some of the most, like, the worst community when it comes to spoilers. To the point where I had to mute every instance of the word JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, Giga. Oh, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Yeah, just to avoid spoilers. So I couldn't think of a fourth fan base to talk about, so when I looked up fan bases that people thought were toxic or annoying, one kept coming up consistently, and that was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And all I'm going to say is, as a certified JoJo fan, I am going to defend the JoJo fan base. Or at least try. I don't know, I'm pretty bad at defending things. So people say that JoJo fans are the most annoying, to which I will say, yeah, we kind of are. Every anime fan goes through this situation at least once. Hey, I'm trying to like watch a new anime. You got any recommendations?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
This happens so often that it just feels like every JoJo fan has like one shared brain cell. But I also feel like it has happened so often that it has reached the point of meta-ness and self-awareness that every JoJo fan just leans into it like it's a bit at this point. It happens so much that it has become a meme to recommend JoJo to every new anime fan. And that's just something that every new anime fan has to deal with. A friend telling them to watch JoJo. And I fell victim to that. I watched it, and I became everything I hated. Okay, it feels like I'm just excusing the JoJo fandom more than I am defending it because I think it's funny. But listen, watching JoJo is an experience that I feel like everyone should have. Watching it feels like you open your third eye because the amount of anime that reference JoJo is actually fucking crazy. Also, I don't care what anyone says. Yes, everything is a JoJo reference. Man holding a gun? JoJo. That's just whole horse. Any time ability? Hold on, wait. That one's actually just King Crimson. Someone refusing something? JoJo. A girl screaming? Dio. That's my boy Dio. No Game No Life has a lot of JoJo references, I am realizing. Once again, I probably did a horrendous job defending JoJo. Actually, I'm probably showing the reason why the JoJo fans are so annoying. But that's okay, because at least we aren't as bad as the other fan bases I mentioned. Or at least I like to think so. Once again, if I have offended any of these fan bases mentioned in this video, just know that I mean no harm, unless you are My Hero fan. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Don't take that seriously. That's a joke. If you guys didn't watch my manga collection video, like, first of all, I can't blame you. That video is way too long for what it is. I'm sorry I talk too much. And second of all, you will know that I am buying all of My Hero. So if you guys want a video of me reading all of My Hero, tell me down below or like the video so I know that that's something you guys will be interested in. That video will take a while considering that that's 430 chapters and I could barely read like 100 chapters. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe and I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Adios. Yeah, my boy. Goodbye. Also, my next video is going to be Madoka Magica. So for everyone that was asking for Madoka Magica, you're welcome.